Hi, welcome to the launch of D&J, my channel. Um, I'm nervous as hell. I've never done anything like this before, but I felt like I had someone to talk to. So here I am. I think best thing would be to introduce myself so you get a better idea of who I am. I'm a 40-year-old married father of two beautiful primary school age children. I have completed my bachelor's in counseling, but I have what I would describe, and I think a lot of other people would understand, is a failure to launch. I expected my career to be taken off by now. I graduated a year or so ago, and I haven't been able to find any meaningful work through my degree. I also felt like this would be a natural outlet. I have a helping capacity because being naturally a counselor, because it's what I'm qualified in, I have a helping nature and I haven't been able to fulfill that. So someone suggested to me, well, why not roll with the punches of the 21st century and just upload a channel where maybe I can reach people through this kind of platform. So hey, that's me. um, I'm aiming to hopefully have an email address as well for future concepts, allowing people to upload some questions if you're feeling. Probably go back to my original point. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here, as you can probably tell already. I haven't been able to find any meaningful work, so I found myself lost at this stage. Um, yeah, and I've noticed that I'm not the only one in my degree, or not at my point in life, who feels that same way. It seems to me that a lot of guys, actually males especially, seem to be lost at a point at this time in their life, and they don't know where to turn. They feel out at sea. It doesn't matter what they're doing, they're spinning their wheels, just like I feel like I'm spinning my wheels, getting nowhere. It's frustrating to know that we put so much effort into a degree that we were sold on that would open doors, that when we got out of it, now some of us are very lucky and actually completed the degree and were able to get straight into work. Whereas there's others like myself, and I know of a few others, of course, in my friends' network, that have also completed degrees, but those doors didn't open. So naturally, we start questioning ourselves and saying, well, that must mean that I'm a failure, that I'm not doing very well. That must mean it's a reflection on me. And it's taken a lot of soul searching for me to figure out that no, actually, that's not the case. You're worth more than you think you're worth. And there are a lot of people around you that probably meet that really do love you and really do care, even if you don't think that might be the case. um, the world the world is better with you in it. The world is better with me in it as well. So we've got that. um, yeah, so why did I make a channel is a way of reaching out to other people maybe who feel the same way I do. That it's all for nothing. That I've heard that there are nurses who can't find work. It's difficult to find nursing degree jobs after getting out of that. And there's journalism that's hard to get into and break into. There's counseling, mental health that's hard to break into without the experience, and it's a common thing. And we seem to get on top of ourselves and beat ourselves up, become our own worst enemies. And there's demons in our cages that seem to be able to get out and tell us that we're worthless. Well, you know, um, I don't necessarily know you, but I do. Talking to you, I don't think you're worthless. I think that you have worth, and I think you have value, and I believe that tomorrow is a day. It's a day you can do something with. You know, always tell yourself in the morning that today is my day. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to make something of today. And it doesn't matter even, and don't be too uh, grandiose. It was way I'd explain it. It's like I was, I'm going to be a counselor now. I got out of my degree. I finished my, the throw up the thing and wear the gown and all of that stuff. And I got graduated, and then the year is passing, and where's the job, man? I didn't get a job. So that must mean I'm crap, or no one wants me, I'm a failure. It's not the way it is. It's just a bad attitude to get into. This also takes a lot of heavy toll. I'm sure if I'm talking to you and this is resonating with you, then I'm sure this is also hitting your self-esteem as well. You don't feel worth anything, or worthy of love, worthy of companionship, worthy of friendship, worthy to know. And that's not true. I can tell you that at the end of the day is why do we work? We work to give ourselves meaning. If your drive is money, well, okay, I suppose. It took me a long time to figure out that was the wrong currency that I was looking at, and I think that time is more important than anything. Having time is really all the currency that everyone wants. You ask people who don't have time or much time left, who are billionaires, they would trade all their worth in the world just to get another, couple years. They would do that, absolutely. To be alive is worth more than all the money in the world, and because there's always a chance that can turn around. It's a good old sporting analogy that, there's many a time, I'm sure, in any sporting code around the world, you can think of a time where, no, this team that I support or don't, they've lost. They're so behind, they can't win. That can't happen. And then, you tune in again or you watch it again. Oh, they won. I can't believe it. It's the same in a smaller scale for me and you. We can, your day is not over until it's over, and only you really have the deciding factor of that. If you're able to, if this inspires you, this video, just to go and do something, go anything, it doesn't matter what. Do it for fun, do it for yourself, whatever it is, then go and do it. I'm still nervous as hell. This is my very first video, and I'm not planning on making any edits to it, maybe at the start, maybe at the end, but this is a real product. You don't have an AI sitting in front of you here. It's a real human being, nervous as hell, the heart beating like, oh my God. What do I hope comes next? It's probably a good place. I do plan to start uploading more. My videos, this will be something I'll look back on probably in a year or two's time, maybe, hopefully, and I'm laughing at it, like, God, I was so nervous then. That was just a nowhere video. But what do I do? This has to be a starting point, and this is the starting point. And it's also good advice I can give you too. Is all you need is a starting point. You just need that point. When I was writing for my degree, one of the big things that really did come crashing on me was when you sit at the start of an empty page, nothing is written on that page, and that's the starting point is always the hardest, isn't it? It's always the start. But once you do it, you start, there it is, there's the words on the page, and even if it's gobbledygook, it doesn't matter. It's just write, just start, just first step, 1%ers. Doesn't matter what it is. You just do a 1%er today. 1%. Do one little thing that can go towards the greater thing for tomorrow. And don't worry about it not working or failing, because at the end of the day, this is a good saying, is there's more lost with inaction than incorrect action. Or was it what? More is lost from indecision than wrong decision. Yeah, so do anything, try anything, paint a picture, act in an acting class, go hunting, go archery, play archery, whatever, shoot an arrow, play ball, anything. But try, It's the only thing. Time is, as I said, the only currency we all have, and you really don't want to spend it on nothing. You don't want to just be spending it and wasting it away, because at the end of the day, you're a rich person if you've still got a lot of time left. Yeah. So, I'm intending also to open up maybe an email account and actually you maybe not read some of your I'll read your emails online on my video, but of course I'll keep all and oh god, tongue twisters. I'll keep your anonymity. Yeah, got it. So I just keep a really quick video, 10 minutes for you. I hope to see you again. Please, everyone says like and subscribe. Please subscribe if you want to see, well, not if you want to see more, because I'm going to keep doing this anyway. I just hope that, this is just the starting work. It's just the groundwork for my first video to get it out of the way and an introduction to myself. So hi, I'm D from Australia. I'm 40 years old, kids, wife. Jay, which is the other part of this video, will upload things too. She has to do it as well. Eventually we'll have D and J together when we will probably watch. There's not to reference any other creator, but Emily King is I love what she does. I love her stuff. I love her creations, but I feel that it's wonderful that a woman speaking all of what she speaks for us. It's nice to have finally someone in our corner. It's probably why it resonates with so many. But I'd like to see the positive masculinity, not the toxic masculinity, because people, and that's what this intended to be, is just the D part of this channel is a forum for men, for guys like me who really don't know where they're going or what they're doing in life. So, hey, maybe if we network together, we stand together. When we're a wall, when we stand together, men. We've been isolated. It's probably another reason why I made this video. Sorry, I'm stretching it out a little bit further here, but is the loneliness epidemic is out of control. More people we have more connection than we ever have had in the past with each other. But we are more distant than we've ever been. Loneliness is out of control. No one talks to anyone. And I know that through this medium, at least it's still the same sort of loneliness. I'm not really helping it. It encourages people to go out and talk and socialize with others. And hey, if you write me a nice email, which I'll leave the email address in the description of this video, of course. But if you want to leave an email there, as I was alluding to before, then hey, I'll read everyone. I dedicate a day to read your emails. So every day, I don't know what day it'll be yet, and it'll probably be a while for me, but I'll dedicate time to read through your emails, and some of them I'll actually talk about online on here and offer my 2 cents if you actually want to hear what I have to say. That probably is a good place to stop. It's good to be here. Hello, everybody. Hope to see you in the next one. So, thanks. See you later.